17 subsection 3 part 1 5th schedule of the 1999 Constitution as amended to remove the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Umar Danladi, from office. The resolution of the House followed the adoption of a motion moved by the majority leader, Professor Julius Ihobere, who drew the attention of his colleagues to the fact that Umar engaged in a public fight with the security guard at the Banex Plaza shopping complex, Abuja, in 2021, necessitating an invitation from the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct, and Public Petitions, while last week the Senate removed the CCT boss from office, citing relevant provisions of the Constitution. Moving the motion on the floor of the Green Chamber, Ihobere said a statutory institution of the magnitude of CCT is expected to be an epitome of moral rectitude and virtues of integrity, probity, and accountability, adding that Danladi had fallen short of the requisite standard of a public officer to conduct the affairs of such a tribunal. He said, the House is aware of the conduct of the chairman, Code of Conduct Tribunal, who recently engaged in a public brawl with a security guard at the Banex Plaza shopping complex, which necessitated an invitation from the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct, and Public Petitions. He admitted to having been involved in the brawl, but he refused to attend subsequent sittings, thereby frustrating the efforts of the committee to investigate the allegations against him. While the lawmakers affirmed that the invocation of the aforementioned constitutional provision in the circumstances seems to be the only way out to safeguard the sacred image of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, in line with the resolution of the 10th National Assembly to uphold the rule of law and sustain the ideals of corporate governance, of governance structure in Nigeria. House of Representatives have urged the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to give relief of Ilumaha and rebuild the homes of affected people in communities in Borno local government area of Rivers State. The House also urged NNPCL to clean up the environment of the community and ensure that all aged and corroded pipelines in Borno local government are replaced. The resolutions followed the motion during plenary by Hedgeon Cyril Hart on the recent oil spillage that affected some communities in Borno local government area of Rivers State.
Has exacerbated the situation as the river current has spread the oil to the neighboring communities of Pelema, Orupiri, Ayaminima, Minima, Oluma, Ogwede, among others. Concerned that the impact of the spill has sacked residents of Iloma community, who are now taking refuge in the mangroves and forests, and some of them living in their boats due to the fear of a possible fire outbreak. Worried that aquatic lives, farmlands, and indeed the means of livelihood of the people of Iloma is diminished. Further worried that the NNPCL is yet to give relief to the affected communities and contain this murder of all oil spills after the Ogoni experience.
House of Representatives has urged the Federal Ministry of Education to commence a pilot program in selected schools across various states in Nigeria to assess the feasibility and benefits of utilizing local languages as a medium of instruction. The call was sequel to a motion entitled Promoting Local Languages as Medium of Instruction in Primary and Junior Secondary Schools in Nigeria. Moved during plenary by Honorable Kalajaye Paul, representing Lagos, Honorable Paul said Nigeria boasts of an extraordinary linguistic diversion, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the nation, while the current education system primarily employs English as a medium of instruction, which has rendered the local language Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba ineffective and almost extinct. He said, teaching in the mother tongue often leads to stronger teacher-student connections, while calling for a conducive learning environment and positive classroom dynamics.
Aware that the use of local language will lead to strengthening the teacher-student connectivity. Also aware that promoting the use of our local language in our teaching instruction will also enhance the mother tongue, which of course is going into extinction. Further aware that engaging in the local communities in education, especially in the process, will encourage the community participation in teaching and learning.
The House therefore adopted the motion without debate and mandated the Committee on Basic Education and Services and Legislative Compliance to ensure compliance and reports within 4 weeks for further legislative action. In a related development, the House has passed for second reading a bill for an act to repeal the Ministry of Finance Incorporated Act 2004 and enact the Ministry of Finance Incorporated. The bill was sponsored by Honorable Ademoriye Kun in Lagos.
It will help to increase the revenue that is accruing to the country and help to block leakages, to increase the value of the national asset.
The government has directed tertiary institutions in the country to establish sexual assault referral centers for citizens.